Welcome to my channel. My name is Factory Knot and I like to review crochet kits and do random crochet things. This is the kit that we're going to be reviewing today. I bought it at HomeGoods back in the summertime and I'm finally getting to it. So I have a little Halloween series going on where I test different fiber arts kits. I have the pumpkins back there. I have this little stitch one that I already did. And I also did a pumpkin trick-or-treat bag. So if you just want a little something to play in the background, I got you. Self-promo aside, this is what we're gonna be working on today. And I'm so excited. This one might be the cutest one, to be honest with you. Let's get started. I'm gonna start with the packaging. This is just so cute. This is really cute crochet kit. Pumpkin cat. I really like that they decorated the sides. I like that they put the skill level. That is such a big plus with these crochet kits. This right here, giving the skill level, always gets extra points for me. But not only giving the skill level, making sure that the skill level matches. Just taking a look from the design, I think it is going to be an intermediate crochet, just because like there's a lot of embroidery and there's a lot of shaping that you're gonna have to do too. Well, I'm gonna have to do. Price was $6.99. I think that's a pretty good price, but let's see if it's a good price for the materials. I like that the materials, it seems to be pretty honest on how they look. I know that's such a weird thing to say, but a lot of these crochet kits, they have the materials in like fancy hanks and stuff like that when they come in bundles like these. Let's give it an open. Oh, all right, let's give this an open. Awesome. Okay. I like. So this is the stuffing. It's a pretty airy stuffing. Pretty airy stuffing. Okay, so they were very honest about what kind. I don't like the yarn, but it's okay. It's not the worst yarn. It's like the tiniest bit scratchy. It's not that bad. Better than a lot of kits that I tried, for sure. I like that it looks like a little bow. So the black comes in like this kind of messy, deflated skein. I don't hate it. I might get a little bit tangled later, but we'll see. We'll see if this gets tangled later too. And this one, kind of matching. I will say, not a big fan of plastic hooks. This can just go into my TSA approved crochet set. And then comes with an extra safety eye with an extra backing, which is awesome. And then it comes with this kind of flimsy tapestry needle. Not a huge fan, but we'll see when we're actually working with it. I was proven very wrong with one of the kits. With their needle. I actually really love that needle. So we'll see. I like that it's orange though. That's really cute. On theme. All right. Let's just skim the directions really quick. So far it looks good. That's just from me skimming though, and there are some images, so that's pretty good. Not super in-depth images. It's just for the parts that I feel like are like a little bit harder. Yeah, let's get started. I'm excited. I'm gonna change scenery though. I'm gonna be sitting in a few places because this will be kind of a bigger project. I know that it's a small cat, but sewing on all of these pieces takes me forever, man. I don't know. All right. Let's get started. That was perfect, but it's too big.
Yeah. Should we?
It's up to you. I'm down.
I've seen better ghost ones at Marshall's, but pumpkin ones.
We're gonna start carving pumpkins. This one's my boyfriend's pumpkin. Oh, that's the bad side. This is the better side. And this one's my pumpkin. And this is the kit that we got. Yeah. This is cute. We got it at Walmart and it has like little stencils. But and it shows you how to do it. I can't wait. This is my first time carving a pumpkin, so this is pretty exciting. There was one time where I was trying and I got one of these kits, but I got it at like 99-cent store or the dollar store, and the knives broke on me, so I didn't continue. All right, let's see if this is doable. All right, time was slipping through my fingers. I was gonna show more crochet content, but I knocked this out in an hour and a half. I do have technically 3 more pieces to complete. That's 2 ears. Sorry, 4 more pieces to complete. I have an ear, the pumpkin hat, and then both of the arms. I think what's gonna take the most time is all the embroidering, but it's okay. I will say, so the black yarn is pretty stretchy. It reminds me of a slightly thicker version of the stitch yarn. There's no dye on my fingers, which is good. And then the yellow yarn, really interesting. It looks really, really neon when it's up against the black, in my opinion. Yeah. And then the pumpkin was really easy to work up. The stem, prepare for your hands to be cramped if you do get this kit. I will say that this yarn is pretty slippery against this hook. I'm not liking this hook, but it's usable. The orange yarn is a little bit more stiff than the black yarn is, but that's really not an issue. So far, so good with this kit. I'm not hating the materials that much, so that's cool. The stuffing doesn't remind me of the stuffing that's usually given in kits. Not sure what that is. I think it's like a little piece of glue or something. I don't know. Can't really tell. I swear that was in the bag. I didn't put that there. But on the scratcher side, kind of airy. It's a little less airy than the typical stuffing that's been given in the previous kits that I've been using, but honestly, pretty good stuffing, not complaining. I'm literally just trying to describe things to you guys at this point. Alright, so just real quick, I'm on the last crochet piece. Well, I just finished it, but I do like how I'm just using the back of my crochet hook to push the stuffing in. So I'll give that for the crochet hook. I still don't like that it's plastic, but that's a really good tool. Okay, I sewed everything up. I just need to embroider, but this is what it looks like so far. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. This is so adorable. Even without the little embroidered features, I would leave it like this, honestly, but we're gonna go with the rest of the little kit. I probably should have moved the eyes up a little bit more, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out. New location because I can't get cozy and I need to be productive. But here is the little guy. The eyes might be a little wonky. The hands don't like to stay in place, but here he is. He's so cute. I'm really happy with this. I love the way it turned out. All right, let's get to the reviewing part though. He's so cute. All right, so I give the yarn, I always give these crochet kits yarns a really bad rating because I really am not a fan of it. I'll give it a 6 just because it didn't split on me that much. The orange yarn texture is not the same as the black yarn texture. Oh, also, I took this to go and I couldn't find the orange yarn, so he doesn't have an orange nose, he just has a white nose, but I'm still really happy with it. I feel like the instructions are really good. It shows you where to sew the eyes, like what row and all that kind of stuff, so pretty happy with that. I like that they were honest about what the yarn looks like. It didn't come with a stitch marker, so I wish it did. You can have makeshift stitch markers, just, you know, I really like having stitch markers. The needle was okay for what it was, and the hook wasn't the worst thing in the world. So yarn was about a 6 out of 10. Stuffing was like an 8 out of 10. I don't hate it. It actually fills up pretty nicely. Maybe I'll give it a 9. 9 out of 10 for stuffing. Hook. I'm gonna give it a 5. It was pretty slippery, but it did its job, and I will give extra points for the bottom part helping me to stuff things. I just really don't like plastic hooks. I only bring them for when I'm traveling via plane, so the needle, like a 5 out of 10. I don't like plastic needles. They bend really easily, but it did do its job, so yeah. Kind of going back to the stuffing, I like that it didn't pop out too much. Also, going back to the yarn, it's kind of like fuzzy looking. I don't know if you see. I don't really like that look, but it's okay. And the overall pattern itself, I would give it a 9 out of 10, maybe a 10 out of 10. Let's see. I forgot about the pattern. Yeah, I really liked the pattern. It was really specific with the sewing, so I gave it a 10. The QR code that was on the tutorial sent me to this YouTube video that had all of these crochet stitches, and I liked how personal it felt. The person who was guiding the video was named Linda, and I realized after scrolling through the channel for a little bit, they sell their kits at Hobby Lobby. I remember seeing these at Hobby Lobby. So if you like the look of this kit and you want to try any of these videos that you see, yeah, they have it at Hobby Lobby if you're down. So yeah, I'll admit I'm a little tired now, so I'm gonna end off this video. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching. Bye. little squid are so cute.
I know.
Squishables. Ah, that's so cute. I like the tote bag so much, but it's $42. I can make this. Aw, yeah. Look at that cheesecake. You're a bet, bestie. This is very rich. The top is quite refreshing. The texture is like if peanut butter was a cheesecake. It's very rich. Got a little bit of pumpkin pie with the cookie.
It's like a triple pumpkin.
Triple pumpkin?
Triple pumpkin.
That's the most pumpkin-y spice pumpkin pie spice pumpkin ever. The cookie's like a tiny bit hard, but I think it has to be. Like for you. Bye now. Pulled potato tots. Oh well, they have like jalapeno chips in there.
Yeah.
That's diabolical. I like this window. Oh, there's a guy stuck under there. Oh my gosh, the cow moves? That's so cute. Hello. Oh, do I recommend this kit? 100%. Okay, thanks, bye.